Okay, so the standard we are looking at today is the planets in our solar system. This is a third grade standard, so I went to NASA SpacePlace, and this is the website we are going to be looking at today. So for the standard that we are doing, it's to figure out the order of the planets in the solar system. So if you kind of just look around this website, you can click on any of these planets here, and then you get taken to their planet. So like this is Uranus, and there's some kind of facts about different things about Uranus, and all the planets have something very similar to this. So I think this is pretty effective. It's a nice way to lay out all of the planets that we have here without having to actually like search each individual planet into like Google search or something. And this kind of has things organized. So if you want to take notes, then you can just go from planet to planet and kind of just take your notes that way. So if you look down, this website also has some other features. We have it laid out planets, moons, meteors, but then there's also some games. So this helps make this more engaging. It can be a little interactive. So when you click, games pop up. So say I want to explore the solar system, which is what exactly I want to do because this is one of my learning objectives. So I can click here to play this game, and it'll just take a little bit to load. But then we see here's the sun, and the planets are right here in order, just like what I want my students to learn in their class. So if you click on this one, I don't know what planet this is. Oh, this is Jupiter. Not only does it tell me that Jupiter is this order, what planet it's after, but you can also see, oh, Jupiter has some moons or a satellite or different things around it. Then I back up. I want to know what the first planet is. Well, I click on this one right here. Mercury. It says right here. Mercury is the planet closest to the sun. So it's a nice way that way to kind of lay things out and just give you a couple facts about it also. So then if I go back, solar system, you see there's other tabs here I haven't really clicked on. There's specifically the Earth and the Sun, but we're not really focusing on that for this standard. We're focusing mostly on the solar system. So there's also some activities down here, different things you could incorporate into your class or crafts and media. So there's some videos that your students can watch. There's even some songs, like in arts and crafts, how to make a comment here. And especially this educators tab, classroom activities. So this is pretty efficient. It'll save time preparing for a lesson because there's already some lessons right on here that you can choose from. There's a gallery. This is just space images rather than different things to do in class, but there's books. So if you want to prepare for a class lesson, just look up here and there's a book right here. And you can even turn the page with the mouse. So this is actually pretty efficient too because the teacher wouldn't have to spend any money. You can just kind of flip to the next page, and if you had, say, one-to-one devices, then you could have kids pull this up too, and they could kind of flip the pages along with you. So as you can see, it's also from NASA, which means it's pretty reputable source. We're not just looking up some random things on Wikipedia, but there's just lots of different things on here we can look at, and this standard that we're looking at has multiple aspects that fall under all these different things. So it's nice that if we just want to focus on one, like the solar system today, we can do that. And then when we're ready for the other ones, we can come back to that a different day. So overall, I think this is a pretty effective website. There's some things that we could do other ways in a textbook, but this just makes the learning much more engaging.